Hello everyone, it's me Clayton. I just finished watching Fast and Furious 9. Now when it comes to the Fast and Furious movies, they absolutely have gotten more and more ridiculous the further they've gone. I think it definitely started with Fast and Furious 5 when it turned the street racing movies of the Fast and Furious franchise into essentially a bank heist. And then it turned our heroes into big international spies, and heroes to save the world throughout 6, 7, and 8. And with 9, I think they basically caught up to the internet memes that people have made about Fast and Furious, and that it doesn't just jump the shark, it jumps the shark a million miles in the sky. Let's get to the story, shall we? The story is that Dominic Toretto and his pals have to deal with a brother that Dominic has never told his friends about, Jacob Toretto, played by John Cena. Turns out they have to get this thing called Project Ares that could have the main villain essentially take control of all the weapon systems in the entire world. And all our heroes, which includes Han from Tokyo Drift, Ramsey, Roman, Ludacris, Letty, and basically everyone who's basically not The Rock and not Jason Statham, all band together to basically stop this spoiled rich idiots from taking over the world. That's all I'll say about the story. The story here is about as basic as it gets when it comes to most Fast and Furious movies, with, tons of MacGuffins, tons of fighting, and tons of plot twists that really don't make a whole lot of sense, but you kind of just accept them anyways. And this really does feel like the film where the Fast and Furious franchise has completely gone off the rails in terms of logic and physics. But then again, they've been doing that more and more for a while, so this escalation just kinda is part of the experience. It is wild to see this movie go from heartfelt drama that you can tell is trying to be taken seriously, but is so ludicrous that it's honestly kind of hard to take any of it seriously, mixed with action scenes that are filled with such a lack of logic and such a lack of basic human intelligence, to the point where you just gotta see them for yourself when it comes to how dumb some of these scenes are. But it's the fun kind of dumb. The kind of dumb where you can have a giant magnet on your car to just blow through several cities in the UK. A film that's so dumb that they can flip over a giant armored vehicle and have it still keep going for miles on end. And the kind of dumb where characters that should be dead come back with explanations that honestly had more questions than answer them. And let's be honest, it's kind of hard not to enjoy that kind of dumb. It is honestly kind of a marvel. I know it seems like the kind of film series that's jumped the shark, but it's one of those rare cases where jumping the shark honestly makes the film more enjoyable. Especially because, in the case of Dominic Toretto himself, Vin Diesel, he never breaks kayfabe when it comes to how seriously he takes it, which just makes it more ridiculous. Even Roman basically admits that they have survived so many ridiculous missions that they're practically invincible, and everyone either laughs him off or agrees. And honestly, that's what you kind of want from a guilty pleasure film like the ones in the Fast and Furious franchise. Ones that are so freaking ridiculous and get more ridiculous as they go, to the point where you have to just watch the spectacle unfold. So yeah, story, characters, action, it's basically all done in the service of a film that makes little sense and honestly doesn't really care. And when it comes down to it, it manages to make for one of the most either unintentional comedies of the year, or just one of the most unbelievable movies that you can't believe anyone involved took seriously of the year. But it's kind of epic that way. That's why I'm going to give Fast and Furious 9 a 7.5 out of 10. See you next time.